welcome back. It's been a few days for me. We're currently in the throes of November. I don't know if I talked about it in the last one, but we're definitely in November right now. It's very cold, very chilly. It's very autumny. Much more autumny than October was, for sure. I just thought it'd be nice to talk about that a little bit. It's helping with the atmosphere of playing this game. So today we're hanging out in Brookhaven Hospital. I swear to God, Maria does that creepy Watson thing where she's just constantly like in secret hidden places throughout the room. It's very scary. Hang on. The potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven, like him, to the other side. The other side, perhaps, may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher or even a psychiatrist. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us, his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind. But to him, there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. So, why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? Something else is written by hand. I got the key from Joseph. It's probably the key to that box. Purple bull key. So, I like that a lot. I like that note a lot because it implies, well, it doesn't imply, it just outright states that before James, before Harry Mason, before any notable characters ever got to Silent Hill, there were lots of people who went through the exact same thing, and everybody just assumed that they completely lost the plot. It's great. I love it. So, like, back when this town used to actually be like a functioning place, there were still people like going to the other world and kind of not coming back all the way, which I really like the implications that come with that. So before anything really, like, so it makes you wonder like what the time frame is for Silent Hill, right? Because Silent Hill started off as a mining town, I believe, or a resort town, one of the two. I believe it was just a resort town. I think mining town is that that place in Pennsylvania I keep thinking of. But it was a regular town with a tiny bit of a dodgy history, and it must have had some kind of prior energy to it, because I believe in the other games there are some historical records that show that Silent Hill had other problems before any of the games take place, or any of the significant historical events take place. So, like, what was the catalyst? Because there has to have been some kind of primer for all of these events. But it couldn't have been... So I'm going to spoil a little bit of Silent Hill 1 here. Silent Hill 1, a girl called Alessia Gillespie is not killed, but mortally wounded in a house fire that was caused by a gas leak. Why the music? Why the creepy music all of a sudden? Don't like that. Yeah, she was killed in a gas leak. Not killed. Effectively killed. She was like on life support, and she was like a vegetable, and she could barely think or speak or like act. essentially dead. Oh shit, here we go. It begins. Iconography of Silent Hill proper begins now. Yeah, these, if I remember, these chicks are a bit of a pain to fight. Okay, now you. Using the same pipe that James is using. Get an original idea, honey. Alright, yeah. Yeah, okay, so like that's considered the base event, right? Is Alessa being wounded, and then her, like, spiteful hatred and all of that energy gets channeled into dark power that manifests in the town and makes all the shit happen. But all of the other information, oh, shotgun, hello, suggests that Alessa's death and Alessa's, like, release of all of this malcontent and dark energy and stuff is just a...
Ow!
It's just like a following event.
Pricked myself.
Are you okay?
It's the same thing that happened to James and all of the other characters, where their suffering serves as a catalyst that like kind of ignites the town's power and manifests it into all of these horrible things. I really like that, because it means that I don't like it in the Silent Hill movie. But if you've ever seen it, you probably know what I'm talking about. In the Silent Hill movie, it's suggested that Alessa Gillespie is like some kind of demigod type creature who is capable of controlling, like, the fabric of the universe. I think that is horrifically boring. Because every horror franchise has, like, the scary, evil little girl, right? It's like the most common, boring thing in pop culture is Ghost Girl. It's, it just makes me yawn every time. But the news articles and all of the other notes in Silent Hill 2 imply that it's been going on a lot longer than Alessa Gillespie, and all of the horrible stuff has been going on a lot longer. Like, if you remember that headstone that alludes to all of those people dying at sea, and their bodies still being in the water, that's a lot of dead bodies. And maybe it's like just a manifestation of all of the unnatural death that's occurred in this town. Who knows? This is what I like about Silent Hill. There's just lots to think about. I've played these games, god, fucking hundreds of times over, and I still barely, like, know the full picture. And every time I play through it, there's always a new perspective. Always something fresh to take away. Something that I missed the first time. I just love this series. It's so ambiguous. So often. I love things that don't hold your hand like that. Oh yeah, okay. I'm remembering, like, a little bit about the flow of exploring this hospital, and I'm getting excited. I really like the layout. Sheet of carbon paper. I know the number of the box, 6126. It can help him. It can't help him anymore. The button key doesn't scare me, so nobody can stop who I am. I don't know who I am. Is who I am is who I am is. Someone had a bit of a meltdown, I think. 6216, right? Remember that for later. Oh god, imagine if that was, like, the combination to that safe I left in the apartment. Good god, that would be obnoxious, but in, like, a cool way. It would be obnoxious if it was a key item, but I know it isn't, so... I appreciate that this game doesn't make you go, like, backtrack to previous zones. It would be so tempting. They could just do it if they wanted to, but they don't, which is what I love. What was that key for? I selected that way too fast. Examination room key. Found in the pocket of... Oh no, that's a different key. Ah, this is the key I was looking for. Lapis eye key. An eye is carved into the top of the key. The iris part is made of lapis lazuli. Lazuli? Lazarus? Lazalingo? I don't know. Everybody has a different pronunciation for that. And I think all of them are wrong. Don't hurt Maria. She's basically my wife. She is my wife. She's exactly the same person. Not projecting anything at all. Can you not? Bro. Bro, she's a girl. Alright, that's very silly of me. Oh man, I'm gonna die. Now, I know, like, people who play Silent Hill are gonna look at me doing that and be like, what the fuck is the matter with you? Why did you just use 2 health potions instead of 2 medkits? And I'll be real with you, the genuine reason is because I had 10 medkits and I wanted a nice round number for medkits. Uh-oh. Well, these ones are proven to be a little bit trickier than the other guys. Oh, jeez, Louise. Yeah, I'm getting my butt kicked in here. Maybe I need a different attack pattern. The thrust would be really good, but I can't replicate it. Can I? Maybe if I like, you know, like press it. Fuck it. In the PS2, you could do different attacks based on how hard you press the button. How did I do that? This is what I mean. Like, I guess I'll just have to get used to that. Oh god, it was just the noise of her walking and it scared the crap out of me. How does Maria get past you into these rooms with enemies in them? Like, she spawns in, like, on the other side of the room, and then there's like at least one enemy. Oh, genuinely, she keeps scaring the crap out of me. I hate this. She's just right there. She never leaves you alone. So clingy. Alright. I guess it's time to use the stairwell again. Yeah. I looked all over this place. Alright. See if we can get to floor 3. If I remember correctly, floor 3 is blocked off. Well, look at me. Look at the absolute clownery that I'm displaying. This is very intense music. You'd think that there was a fucking final boss in here. Oh. Alright, let's just all calm down real quick. Oh my god. That really scared me for a sec. I don't like the noises they make. They're really intense noises. Oh boy. I love the design of these nurses though. You can't really get a good look at them because I kill them too fast, but they've got kind of bulbous, featureless, like, bubble heads. They're referred to by the fandom very often as bubblehead nurses. I believe the artist Masahiro Ito also calls them bubblehead nurses. It's a very visually interesting design, and it's Possibly in reference to Mary's wasting disease. Maybe a little bit of a... Might be a bit of a reach there, but I like it. I like that theory. Obviously, James's wife had an absolutely horrific wasting disease. Terrible, terrible condition. 3, 2, 1, 6, right? No, this is a different thing, isn't it? Oh, man. Like caramba, look how filthy this room is. Swear to God, Mary! Oh, Mary, oh no. Maria. Very different, two very completely different people, of course. Hello? Oh no, that's this room, and then... Okay, there we go. I got a little bit flip-turned for a minute, don't judge me. I wonder when I should start using my handgun. How much ammo have I got right now? 50, sorry, is that 51 ammo? Oh, 151 ammos, okay. Well, maybe later. I just don't want to, like, fuck it up, you know? 3rd floor patient wing hall, 7335. Okay, that's for the door in the stairwell. So now we know how to get there. 7335. Sick. Oh jeez, why the music? This is great music, and almost none of it is on the official soundtrack, by the way. Jesus. Fucking just absolute noise, isn't it?
James. Wait a minute. I'm kinda tired. It's just a hangover.
You should rest.
So comfy.
I'm gonna go look for her. For Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
A little bit of an unsettling cutscene for a few reasons. For starters, obvious thing, that bed is not comfy. That is a disgusting, hideous, stained mattress with probably a few loose springs. Very clearly, to anybody with a rational, sane mind, not comfy. You don't even have to sit on it. You can just look at it and be like, that is not a comfy mattress. Other thing. Why is Maria coughing all of a sudden? I don't think that is a hangover, because coughing is not a symptom of a hangover. I do not ever remember having a hangover in which I cough like that. It's very clear that something else is going on. She isn't really letting on. And, it might be something a little bit more than just being a bit sick. Ah. Louise, I'll take care of you forever. It's my destiny. Forever. Oh, fuck me. Alright, well. Okay, alright, one of these is... No. Okay. Let me try this one. Get out of town. Really? I was positive. I was positive that that was it. Wait, hang on. Purple ball key. Cool. Lapis key? Yeah, okay, now can we do it? Okay, I think I've made some kind of severe miscalculation in what this this puzzle actually needs out of me. I've been entering the wrong code. It's 6126, not 6216 as I've been entering. Okay, well that isn't right. 6126. Okay. Now I just need the combination for this one. And we're good as gold. Alright. Very unsettling up here. Because, as you can see, we are out in the open, but it is pitch black. And, you've been able to see that there is sunlight coming through the windows in other rooms. And it was about noon when we got in here. So why is it pitch black? It looks like 3 in the morning out here. Not entirely clear why. Very creepy.